Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to the ancient Waterways where we are building our future megacity. You see this skyscraper? We will have more. I'm going to, as I said last episode, I'm going to try grow our population a little bit more so we can call ourselves like a proper megacity, even if it means that some of them will be unemployed. I don't really care as long as we have enough food. And as I can see, we don't have enough logs currently, so no building for me, at least for some time. We are in the middle of a bad tide? No, drought, okay. Drought bad, we are using our new upgrade for power generation, which is amazing. This is really useful. Even if I can use a little bit more power, but this is still good. We are in a deficit only like 368 power. Sometimes not even that much. So I'm going to demolish these here. We need to prepare this land. Most of these farms are not even used anymore, it seems, as it is drying out. These storages, oh, that one I can get rid of, but I can get rid of these too. That's okay. That's for dirt, that can stay. Yeah, this is now built. I forgot that I finally contained this water source, so no more contamination from there. Well, I mean the bad tide. No more of that. Okay, this is a little bit mess, but nothing serious. We should definitely work on this location more. Yeah. So we need to get rid of these trees. So let's put down a lumberjack, temporary lumberjack for now, to chop down these trees. And I will want to fill this up with dirt as much as we can. Oh, interesting. I don't need to fill the bottom first? I was in it that you need to do it. Is this a bug? Look at that. That's the first time I noticed this. It seems that I can build it that way. That's strange. Okay, I don't like that. I know this will be a lot of... Maybe they added something new. I should check if there was an update, because I don't remember that to be an option. Maybe they did, maybe they did. It seems they did, because this looks different now when you put them down. Let me quickly check the Steam page if there is an update. Yeah, from the yesterday. From the April 3rd. Some bug fixes. What do we have here? Mostly just... Not mostly, there are only bug fixes. But there was another update on the 2nd April. I missed this one. Oh, yeah. Here they say, there is some quality stuff. Your beavers have finally learned how to dig tunnels and to overhang terrain. On top of that, we've got a plenty of quality of life tweaks, balance changes, bug fixes, and more. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we should be able to build a tunnel, so there should be a new building now available. Overhang terrain, yeah, that's what I just noticed a few seconds ago, that's that. And what else? Okay, there are some balance things, some layer 2 upgrades, tweaks to maps, visuals and audio, I don't care for that much. Quality of life. Oh, performance. Cleaned up save files to remove unneeded information and reduced saving times by about 10%. And made minor tweaks to increase the performance related to large tubeway networks. Alright, and bug fixes. Okay, so there were some changes. There should be now a tunnel somewhere here, I guess. Here, landscaping, the tunnel. Hell yeah. That's really interesting. Finally, we will be able to build the tunnels. Okay, that may be useful. Not really on this map, but later as well. Let's check. Can I even do the tunnel through the... No, I can only do tunnel on the dirt. Makes sense. I was going to check if I can do it on the levees, but that would make no sense, I guess. Okay, whatever. Quite a good chunk of changes and added stuff. Nice. And balance, bug fixes. I didn't read all of that. I am here to build a megacity. I don't have a time. I'm too busy, Beaver. Very busy. Since these farms are not really properly used, let's get rid of these 2 farms and stop planting crops here. Yeah. These farms are finished. Most of them are anyways moved here. These are cassavas, corn. I will be adding some, what are they? Kohlrabis. These storages seems to be completely empty. Do I even need them? Not really. Let's get rid of those. Yeah. I need to just reconnect this road. And it is fixed. How we are doing? Not enough explosives. That to be expected with my high usage of these. Of the explosives. How we are doing with scrap metal. Yeah, we will be okay if I just break the connection to the efficient mine for some time. So no big issue there. And this should be filled up with terrain. Like 2 blocks. Yeah, no more. Just 2 blocks, I guess. I will be not flattening like the whole map to the same level, but at least these locations to be more usable. That's what I want to do. So I will need to blast the rest of this. Oh, this should be maybe 2. Why am I planting the single explosives here and single here? This should be single and double here. Did I screw up again? Seems like yes. Damn it. Yeah, let's redo that. This should be double, not single. Yeah, let's get rid of it. So these should be double dynamite. Yep. Okay, never mind. Just do it again. Where did all that rubble disappeared? Only this remains? There was plenty of it. But when I planted my explosives, did it got deleted? That's a little bit unfortunate. We lost a lot of explosives, it seems then. Well, whatever. Yeah, it seems that we lost those explosives. Too late. Never mind. Maybe it wasn't yielding any explosives. When I deleted that. Doesn't matter. Don't think about it. There are more important things to do. This is collecting the pine resin for us. Let me increase the storage of that. And I will going to get rid of that trees there. For something else. You know what, we can have one temporary storage here. For the pine resin. Oh, they start building the second level here of the holding post skyscraper. Of course, it is not finished yet. Because what we are missing? Oh, they can't reach it. Alright, I will need some scaffolding to get there. But otherwise, yeah, we will be able to do it. I just need a bunch of stairs. I think we should be alright if we can get up here. So let's try it. Yep, definitely, you see that? And we are suddenly on 1,000 logs, so yeah, those trees finally grown up. Perfect. And now, I didn't even check, now we have a bad water and normal water growing through these wheels. Look at that power generation. Let's try increasing this to like 106. Hopefully it will not overflow. Oh, we are producing a lot of power this way. And it seems that it is not overflowing. So yeah, we are generating almost 4700 power throughout the day. That's great. Let's keep it running this way. It doesn't matter that it is mixed, I'm not using this water for anything really, just for generating power. And these explosives, yeah, this looks good. This looks good. We just need a bunch of more these single explosives here around. They can reach all of them? Yes. So they can do that. Let's remove the stairs. Plant a few last ones. Yeah, it just deleted the... what it was. The rubbish that was underneath. Oh, strange. Maybe because there is not where to push them out. Yeah, because it is full already with these explosives. So maybe that's why. Anyways, let's finish these two and we can blast it off. But you know what? Yeah, let's pause the mine. Let's send everyone home. And I will get rid of the staircase so they can't get up. And this piece I can blast it off later. So let's detonate. Hell yeah, boom 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 boom. And the second level. Ah, nice. Oh, yeah, there was some water there. No problem. Okie dokie. Let's leave this as it is. It is fine for now. I just need a staircase up. And we can open the mine again. So it will be turned off for like 2 days, maybe not even that. And we will already have it back up running again. Oh, they filled this. Nice. Let's keep detonating. So I will gain more land here. How far away is this? That's 1, 2, 3, 6. 6 blocks from the road. Let's go 3, 6, like 9-ish. 3, 6. Let's build a regression here. For instance, it doesn't need to be super efficient or anything. We have plenty of water here. The only thing that we are lacking is explosives. Or are explosives. Or whatever. I'm not good at grammar. Oh, see, this is being already constructed. So today it will be running again, I guess. And we are down to only 12 unemployed. Many beavers must have died of old age, I guess. We can stop planting trees here. This is always dry. Especially when I'm using this bad water constantly, so... Yeah, where it is? Here. Clear planting area. This should be enough. And I can always make another forest somewhere here. And where is this bad water coming from? That's all of it from these two bad water sources, it seems. Yeah. I can always make another dam somewhere here to stop it going all the way down here and contaminating my land. Oh, we can blast this off. Let's build the platforms and start irrigating this land. I think I can remove this. I mean the cornfield here. So clear planting area. They can finish harvesting what's grown up, what's ready to be harvested, and then we will just get rid of these farms as we are building the replacements. This is already being irrigated, so let's build a new farmhouse, or maybe 2. So 2 new farmhouses, and this will be kohlrabis, as this is corn, cassavas, soybeans, canola oil. Yeah, this needs to be a kohlrabi. So kohlrabi it is. Kohlrabi it is here. Let's expand this farm a little bit with those cassavas. So it is all the way here. You'll have this road going further. Nice. And I'm really going to build that dam here somewhere, so we can stop from this bad water seeping in. Here, these roads are the closest one, I guess. Let's connect them together. And go this way. Unfortunately, there are some trees in a way. Alright, but here we are. And I can even do it with the terrain block. Yeah, we can do this. Oh, I like it, how they change it, that you have that like scaffolding or foundation, whatever to call it. That shell of what is going to be built. Nice, nice touch. I like details like that. Let's close these floodgates so this bad water can evaporate. We can even do this to push some of the fresh water here and to push away the bad water for no reason, just make it nicer. Yeah, like that. And close it. The mine is of course working again. So we are at this level. Yeah, that's the same level as this one, so that will be good. I just will need to fill up these gaps here to make it more usable, and then I will start designing the big vertical farm that I want to have. It will be here, I decided. Anyways, this will be already destroyed, prepared, whatnot, so we can do it here. This void dump is not needed anymore. Let's even get rid of the what were they? Levies. And get rid of the farms too. We don't really need this here. The water will evaporate, the crops will die out eventually. And since I promised that I'm going to grow the population a little bit, maybe I can go with a few advanced breeding pods. 1,000 signs, yeah, unlock that. Treated planks and metal. Let's build 2 of those. I don't really like them because then you don't have any kids. You have straight the adults. And I feel like, even for the iron teeth, that's like robbing their children from their, you know, childhood, whatever. I don't know, it just feels wrong. But let's do it, at least 2 of those. They are more like robots than the beavers. And let's prioritize this bridge. So the bad water stops going down here. And the kohlrabi field was already planted. Nice. So what do we need next? I think the eggplants, yeah. But for those, I need another food factory, which is kinda hard in this messed up industry that we have here. We have enough power now, but I don't really have a room to build it. Especially not above the smelters. They are too high. Maybe I can figure out something later. And I know why we don't have that many unemployed anymore. These whoring posts were built. Okay, let's increase it to 10 beavers. Well, 10 workers in each of them. And I should have still some of the old ones somewhere in the city. Or maybe not. There were some down here. It seems that I deleted those. Maybe I got rid of them all already. Possible. Okay, let's leave it be. We will grow more beavers anyways. And let's add a normal breeding pod too. We are almost in the middle already with this. Terrain blocks bridge or dirt bridge. But we are not producing enough dirt. I should really build a new dirt excavator somewhere. But it is kinda ugly and it needs power, so I don't like it anywhere, just like that. I will figure out something, but we will need more dirt, as I will want to fill this up. And with the second one, that could speed things up considerably. Now, just where to build it? Maybe since this will be mess for a longer time, so I should do it here. Let's get just rid of this large industrial pile. That was the storage for our dirt. And build it next to it. Yeah, like that. It's already connected to the power, but we will need another engine. This is not enough. Can I connect from front the power? Yes, I can. So let's just build it here. That will be the simplest and easiest way to do it. So I'll go for it. And then I need that new storage for the dirt. Here, dirt. Perfect. And we will need more beavers, but it is... We are already working on it. I added 3 new breeding pods. 2 advanced and one normal. And I see that we have 9 more beavers, I think, because last time I checked this was at 83 beds, and now it is at 71. Let's fill this skyscraper completely. And let's speed things up a little bit. This will be another hill that needs to be destroyed because it stands in our way. It stands in a... No, in our path to progress, to future, to better future. Look at them flying all over the place with a 30 speed. Hopefully nothing will break. Oh, the next dirt excavator is already built. And increase the priority so we can have more workers here. This engine needs to be prioritized so it is always outputting power. And let's lower the priority on some of these jobs. Yeah, they are important, but not as much important as our other jobs. So I want to make sure that we have everything staffed before we have staffed fully all these hover posts. And I think we can grow a little bit more cassavas. It seems that we are still not producing enough. So let's get rid of this warehouse. We will not need those, it seems, at all. And 2 new farmhouses. And a big field for cassavas. Yeah, like that. And let's prioritize cassavas in these 2 farmhouses. Planting and harvesting. They already planted that in 1 day. Lovely. But they have a help from the other farms. They overlap a little bit, which is good. Which is good. The route is here, 6 days. That's not an issue at all. It seems that we can blast some of these on top. And let's put down a few more explosives. Oh, this is completely filled up. Nice. So no more bad water going this way. That's great. No more contamination. There will be still some bad water as it is going from this bad water source and this one up here. That we need for our explosives. And since I have 2 those dirt excavators and 18 injured beavers, let's add just a few more medical beds. So we have a surplus. That's 2, 4, 6, 7 more. So we are removing all these trees here. And I need to get rid of this pillar too. That would be nice to have it free. Alright, that forest is completely gone. And these berry bushes, I will need to move them elsewhere. So yeah, moving it somewhere here into our new farming district or farming place. So maybe when I get rid of this hill, I can replant it all here. But for now, let's get rid of that. And there are a few more explosives that needs to be put down. We can blast the top off. Lovely. And now a few more explosives here. And then I will need a new irrigation, so let's continue with the road as we've had before, like this. I will get rid of this road. Irrigation is here. So let's build one. Maybe here somewhere. Doesn't really matter that much. It will overlap. I don't care. It's fine. New fluid dump down here. Nice. And this looks alright. I just need one more explosive to be put down here and we can blast it off completely. Yep, this can go. Let's do it. And let's do the bottom. Get rid of this slope and this one last piece. And let's make this nice and square where it is. Kohlrabi is like that. And now here I will need a forester. And since it is quite far away, let's build another station here. Let's go like this. This will be our new station here. Like that. Perfect. And here we will have all the blueberries that we will ever need. Ah, I didn't notice this. You see that? You can see how much you are planting. So this is 11 by 1. Nice. That's useful. Does it work with other stuff? Hell yeah. I didn't notice until now. This is really useful. I like it. That will come in handy many times. Unfortunately, we don't have workers. Yeah, we are at 0, but you see, empty beds, 63, so our population is growing and growing, and with the numbers we will be stronger. The more, the merrier. Exactly like that. We will be stronger than the humans that died out here and left us this desolate planet. Okay, these barriers can be destroyed. This one not yet, as I will flood everything with it. So that one stays for now. Oh, I see that update. This was before those natural overhangs, but now it's just terrain blocks. That's really interesting. I like the change. Oh, those my beavers are really quick. Look at that. That station is already working. It's already built. It's still quite far away. But it is not that bad. Even the cassavas are going up, I guess. A little bit. They are eating a lot of them. But with the possibility now that we can go upwards, like vertical farms, we can grow whatever we want and how many we want. That will be awesome. And my storage for the logs is kinda full. So I'm going to expand it, I think. Yeah, it's time to expand it. If only I remembered how I was doing the stations. Maybe like this? Yeah, this seems right. I can go even like this. No, I need still... Oh no, I don't need stairs on the first level. Okay, let's try going like this. Let me experiment a little bit. So I have the tubeway here. Station here. Alrighty, road. And now, storage, 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 storage. Yeah, I can't have that many storages because I need the staircase to go up. Let's get rid of that one. And let's have a stairs here. Okay, this will be all logs, nothing else. So 2 or 3 levels of that. 3 levels. Alright, so one more. So that's 12 more storages for logs. We can fill those up. So I have a little bit bigger buffer for my stupid constructions. Yeah, 1400 logs doesn't seem to be that much. So let's increase it. And I see that this can be detonated. And that pillar is gone. This one can go too. Hell yeah, perfect. Now get rid of these platforms as they are useless right now. And let's fill it up with dirt. That would be nice to have. Yep, just like that. Oh, we have even that dirt storage full. Maybe add another one, temporary at least. And start using that dirt. Here, we just need the roads. And I should start collecting these ruins here. Oh, we are doing with mine. Yeah, let's pause the mine for a while. We don't need that much scrap metal, and I want to get rid of these ruins. Okay, that will be a road. And here I will have some temporary scavenger flags. Like 5 of them. It's time to start filling up these gaps here. After our old farms. We even have still some dirt stored. Not much, but some. So these roads can go, we will not need them anymore. This will be all nicely filled up. We are a little bit lower on the scrap that we were before, that's good. That means these, my scavenger flags can now work and they will be able to dismantle these ruins here. So I will turn on the mine later when this is cleared up. There are barely any blueberries here anymore, anyways. In the first place, this wasn't really a big field of them. This will be much bigger and better, of course. But it will take, yeah, more than 20 days until it is fully grown. So I'm going to keep growing the blueberries here for now. Then, yeah, we can start, well, we can stop planting more trees here. We will chop it down and that will be all. This forest can go, this, we don't need it anymore. Now, after a very long time, we have our first 3 unemployed beavers, so that means our population is growing nicely. And I could start a little bit working on our well-being. What I can improve? The wet 4 needs to be improved. Ah, yeah, I forgot about the mangrove fruits. We can start growing those. I just need a... like a lake or something for it. And we can do it here. I know that I already filled up this, but I can always blast a piece of it. Anyways, let's do it this way. These trees, let's get rid of them. And I want a big field. How big? Don't know. Let's check where are the mangroves here. So this is 8. 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's go maybe like 12. Let's go 12. I will need a room for the like a utility. I will need room for forester, gatherer's flag, and stairs and fluid dump. But fluid dump we can do this way, that I will have it here. And even the stairs, yeah, let's do it that way. So this will be for stairs. So let's plant it, we will have it like this. And then here will be void dump. Void dump, there will be stairs here going down, so that means here I can have a forester, or here. Alright. And here on this side, we can even expand it. It doesn't need to be separated. We can expand it like this. And this way too. And I will probably need to add a few more those fluid dumps. Because this is quite a big area. And it will be wasting a lot of water. But first, let's pause it. Don't plant it yet, as this is not finished. I need to prioritize it. So they can build it first. Yeah, detonate this at night, so I don't kill anyone. Alright, and this will be our new mangrove field. They need to be grown in water, unfortunately. But first we need to fill this up with dirt. And then, when it is done, let's see if the gatherer flag can be able to reach it. Yes, he will be able to reach it completely. So I will have like 3 of those here. Okay, as soon as this is finished, we can start filling this up with water, and if this one for example will not be enough, I can always add another one without an issue. Just the 3 last pieces of the dirt. Alright, it is done. So let's start filling it up with water. And I will prioritize him at least for now with the hovers, so we can work a little bit faster. And you see, the forester is already planting those trees. And since I don't have any other storage for mangroves fruits, so let's do it here. At least the small one, until I set up a bigger one, closer to the housing. Since this is already dead here, for now, let's build a few more storages here for food. This will be only for mangroves. I think I don't really need storage for anything else right now. And we are still struggling with the cassavas. They are eating so much of them. And we have these 2 massive fields. And they are not enough. And it seems I should use some of that metal blocks, as we have plenty of scrap metal that is not being used. So let's see what we can do with it. Let's build a few beaver statues. How we are doing with decorations. Beaver statue is fine, so I don't need to build another one. We can use more scratches and those, and the wet fur I mentioned before, but that will not help me with my a little metal problem. I can always build more storages. Maybe I should. Maybe I should have more storage for metal blocks. Let's do that. Let's build another station there. More storage is needed, my lords. And for now, let's build just 1, 2, 3, 4 for metal storage. That's 600 blocks. Or 600 more storage. 100, 2, 3, 400. Yeah, around that. I don't need to count it. Ta-da! And we have more storage for metal blocks. Now, yeah, let's see. See. They're already using that scrap metal. Lovely. I'm going to add another fluid dump. This will not be enough. This way it will be wasting so much water, because it will be evaporating very quickly as it is too shallow. So let's add another fluid dump and start filling it up. Quicker, faster, better, stronger, whatever. Do it. Yeah, now there are 2 of them working. When it will be completely full, it will be much easier to, keep up. But still, this will be using a lot of water, as it is only 1 block down, so it is quite shallow. We'll be using a lot of water for evaporation. Well, to evaporation. No, they are working really nicely on this. Look at that. It's almost completely filled up with dirt. Let's just adjust these roads. They are terrible. And since this is our last kohlrabies that are being grown here in our old farm location, let's just get rid of them. I'm not going to wait for them to stop growing or whatever. Let's just directly get rid of all of these crops. We have plenty more on the other side. And even the blueberry bushes are fully grown, and in like 2-3 days they will be ripe, so we will be able to start harvesting. So I'll need to add like 1, 2 gatherers flanks. Probably 1 will be enough anyways. Let's have 2 just in case. And these bushes here, the same fate as the others. Let's get rid of this all. Yeah, we don't need any of this here. We have plenty of oaks to be harvested, and I will just need to add or plant more pine trees, as I am currently not producing any treated planks. Which can be a problem if I'll, won't address it in a long time. So let's clear this area here, and then maybe I can plant those pine trees here. I want to save this area for more mangrove trees, probably. so I won't do it there, but I can do it here. Can fill this up with more dirt. Like this. This will be plenty of room for more pine trees. I may have flooded my crops with a little bit of bad water. Yeah, they died instantly, unfortunately. Well, that contamination will not linger, because I should have just unticked this, close about the contamination, and it would just flow normally. But when I opened it fully, it just spewed everywhere. Well, mistakes. We have 10,000 food, we'll be okay. Most of those resources were not even gathered, as it was mostly corn, which we have plenty of that. And it seems that I accidentally destroyed one of the blockages here, so we are flooding this area a little bit. But that's no problem, as we are no longer using this area for anything, we are just filling it up with dirt. So no harm done. Planting on explosives is going very well here, so soon this whole area will be usable for our needs of pine trees. And Tapper Shack. Ah, this is a forgotten farm here. Let's get rid of it. That must be in there forever. And here I will want that Tapper Shack. Yeah, maybe another station here. Yeah, let's expand our network. Let's build a station on this side. This way. I want stations everywhere. This is the future. The tubeways are future. The tubeways are our friend. Just like the explosives. Oh, we have 9 unemployed. And I wanted to expand the farms. What are they? Damn it, pumps here. So let's do that. Where we are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. Whoop. 6, am I right? Yes, but I need to go 1 higher, it seems. 6? Yes. Oh, I don't need this one. Yeah. I need this one and another one here. And then I can build a few more pumps. And maybe I should increase even our water storage. As I grew population quite a bit, but didn't expand it for a while. Right, all the explosives here except for like 2 pieces were planted. So let's detonate. Hell yeah. And here, now, I will need another forester close to the station. We can go like this. There will be a forester. And later I will add a Tapper Shack. And let's prioritize this. And here we will have a nice pine forest, not for chopping, but for the pine resin. This should be plenty. We will see if that's enough, but I guess it's quite big one. Maybe even more trees that I had originally up there. Because there was only that small patch of trees here that I was using for the pine resin. Oh, the water is flowing through here now. Interesting. I forgot that this is connected now. One unfortunate thing is that I can't build the terrain book under the platforms, so I will need to get rid of this if I want to, you know, fill it up completely, which I want to. But it's not a deal breaker, we can do it later. There are more important things that need to be done. Okay, the new station is built, they are filling this up with dirt, trees are being planted. I will just need to add later that Tapper Shack. And even the first mangrove trees are now grown up. We just need to wait another 10 days, so we are able to gather mangrove fruit. And I will be keeping these 2 oil dumps here. It is still not completely full. We'll see if they can pull it off. If not, I will be adding another one, because I want this to be completely full, to lower the amount of evaporation. Alright, and here let's build the rest of the platform. so I can finally build more pumps. Yeah, only 3 more pumps, but better than nothing. Later I will need a proper pumping station with a lot of pumps. As I had before in my hive megacity, I had many pumps. Dozens. So something like that I will need here too. This is just a beginning. Oh yeah, these blueberries are already ripe here. And they're already gathering them. But our storage is fortunately completely full. That's perfect. That's what I want to see. A full storages. Happy beavers. Where I'm going to build them those showers. There are a few here, but it's clearly not enough as they are complaining about not having enough. Maybe we can do it here. Yeah, since I'm not growing anything here, I can. How deep can those showers go? Where it is? Maximum depth 6. All right. So let's do this. Yeah, let's build like a lake here. It will be a little harder to fill it up, but I can maybe stop the bad water discharge and fill it up with a sluice or something. But first blast it off, and then I can add a sluice here, I guess. Or maybe, no, sluice will be the best. But I will need to rebuild those levees rather quickly. I can fill it probably the fluid up, but that will take forever. Anyways, let's balance this off. And now let's delete this part of the levees. Yes, now the water is flowing here, and quickly build me an sluice here and 2 levees on top. Because this will overflow and start spitting water everywhere. They should be able to get here, right? Yes, they are. And they are already on the job. Nice. And this one I can manually operate. That will be enough. And make a lot of showers here. Already, that's 16 showers already. And we'll be able another column to be built, or row. It depends from which side you are looking at it. So that's 16, and with these, that will be 24. Yes. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24 new showers. Hopefully that will help with the problem of wet fur for our beavers. Why is the water not flowing? Oh, this. No, that's not a problem. Then why did it stop? What happened? Am I blocking it with something? Like with this? No. This is strange. It stopped working for some reason. And I don't know why. You see? Even if open. Until now it was working fine. If I get rid of this... Whoop. No. What happened to you? This is really strange. There should be enough water here. Oh, I see. There is a dirt block. Ah, so it was just flowing above it. Okay, let's blast that off. So we can get to the water. Yeah. Okay. So let's build that irrigation barrier again here. And that one double shower. Let's blast this piece. And now it is flowing. Lovely. And for now, I will need to be filling this up manually, it seems. Yeah, it's overflowing. Never mind. That's fine. A little bit of more water than needed. Okay, and I can always add a fluid dump. Yeah, I can blast one piece off somewhere, like here. Let's blast this, and I can build a fluid dump there. These stairs are not needed anyways. And in the evening we will see if the beavers will be using those showers, but I'm positive that they will be using them a lot. They're quite close to their houses. Just across the street. Okay, that was blasted. And now, where are you? Fluid dump. Here. Alright, let's see. Will they use these? Yep, they are being used. Nice, this is what I wanted to see. Maybe we will get higher with the well-being now. They are quite busy here. Love to see it. And I've seen before when I was checking this that we are lacking a little bit on the scratchers too. Where was that? Scratchers here. They're really low. And the same goes for the exercise plaza. We have only one, that's why. But I don't really have room for more. Let's add a few random rooftop terraces around here. I am not going to build anything up here, so let's build those. And here on these storages, add more. Hopefully they will be able to use them. And this fluid dump was built, nice. And it should be replenishing that big reservoir there. And I have someone stranded. How the heck did you get stranded here, mate? Alright, let's go rescue that fella. He's stuck there, damn it. Alright, and Tapper Shack can be built here. He will be collecting all the lovely sticky pine resin. And let's grow our population a little bit more. I have too few beavers and I don't like it. Yes, only 7 unemployed. I want to see at least 40 unemployed. That's what I'm aiming for. Most of the beavers in this colony will be probably unemployed when I'm mostly done with it. But that's the point. I want to have as many beavers as possible. Doesn't mean it should make sense. It doesn't. I just have, you know, a big population. That's what I'm aiming for. Okay, we even have those new pumps. Lovely. And our water storages are still not full. I need to decide where I will have the pumping stations built. And I will want preferably bots for that, as they will be working 24 hours a day. So they can pump a lot of water. I am thinking about expanding this canal and making it somewhere here. As I don't really need all the water to be flowing through my colony. And these anyways will be redone and abandoned later. So maybe I should start working on a new station here with a big reservoir. So let's get rid of these wheels, these platforms. And I really miss those massive pumps from the folktales. They're really amazing. We have only these deep pumps. Or they are good enough, but they are not as fast. And how deep we can go? That's around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks maybe. So let's plan something. This can be one pump without the road. With the road, 2 rows of pumps like this. Because I want to go deep to be able to hold a lot of water. So let's go all the way here. We have already a station here, that's a bonus. We can go even a little bit wider with this. And build me a stairs down so they can plant all the explosives. For now this is okay, but we really need to build a new one. Our food went down a little bit. That's probably only the cassavas. We are still struggling with those. I don't know how massive those fields need to be. Look at these two. They are big and they are still not enough. They're eating so many cassavas. I don't even have like a raw cassava stored. everything is being used. Yeah, first detonate these single explosives. Unfortunately, we killed someone. He just jumped there. Damn it. Jejunjia. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at this stupid game, Jejunjia, which I really love this stupid game. Let's blast this. Hopefully that's safe. Let's have it even wider. The more water we can hold, the better. Oh, we are down to 1 scrap metal. I forgot to turn back on the efficient mine, so here we go. And suddenly we have no unemployed beavers. So yeah, I was right to grow the population even more. Give me more beavers. Let's build something ridiculous. And this abomination, I should finally demolish that. Whatever that was. Probably a storage or something. Oh, these 5 completely cleared all those ruins. Perfect. You are now free to do whatever you want. That means to jump to another empty job that we have. And I see that we can all detonate this. So this is now what, 4 deep? Yes, that's 4 deep. But how deeper we can deep? Let's check this out. 1 more? Is that correct? Well, this is the bottom, so that looks like a... Well, like this. So that looks like 1, 2, maybe. Let's try double. I'm not sure. But let's try it. And I need, of course, a staircase to get down. In these situations, I really wish I had... Well, it was a ladder. They should really add it into the game, like directly without the mods. That would be awesome. But no, we have only stairs, so we need to deal with it. And we will deal with it. Alright, these explosives are down. Maybe a few more here that I missed. Now the question is if it will deepen by 2. Yes, it did, I think. Oh no, it was 4 and now it is 5. Yeah, so it couldn't go any deeper. We are officially at the bottom. This I can fix later, that's not important. Let's get rid of those stairs. And now I need some platforms and those pumps, of course. Alright, this will be our new pumping station. 12 pumps for now. Highly probably I will expand that later. Currently we are working on how many pumps? We are working on 16, 17, 18, 20 pumps that are going constantly. So there is still room for improvement. I can blast 2 pieces off this side to make it a little bit wider and nicer. So let's do that now. And how the heck these 3 beavers got stranded here, damn it. There is not even a way to get down there, idiots. So I have no idea how they did manage this again, getting stranded underneath. Why are you going down there? Don't go on that stairs, damn it. Just fill it up from top to bottom as usual. Some of them are so stupid. Anyways, whatever, let's lower the speed. It's getting a little bit laggier with the increasing population on that ridiculous speed. Oh, this looks good. Yeah. Let's blast it off. And here, oh, it go too deep. All right, so it's fine. So we can use double dynamite. I wasn't sure. Sometimes I'm getting a little bit, confused. Anyways, I will not be able to reach here, but yeah, I will go. Yeah, and let's build the platform from this side. Yeah. That way it will be alright. We will be able to reach it without any issues, as I already have a road here So I will build one more platform to the side to next to it, and then we have another 2, 4, 6 pumps. So we will be at 12, 18. Yes, 18 pumps. Now let's open these floodgates and fill it up with water. We can already start using those. There's no issue waiting longer. Maybe it will equalize. I can block this floodgate so the water flow should go back to the settlement into these pumps. So I just don't, dry these while filling up these ones. And let's add at least few temporary storages here for water. So we can hold a little bit more while I set up some more, permanent solution. Alright. One last platform. And few more pumps. Yeah, wunderbar! So this will be our new main pumping station, but I will going to expand it. We can go this way or this way, doesn't really matter. And with all these beavers we will be able to pump even more water. Even this is quite far away. Maybe I can shorten the route? This one is going a little bit around, unfortunately. But I think this is not the permanent setup. I just wanted to clear this area so I can start working on that vertical farm. Because I still have not finalized the design. I have something in my mind, and I tried something to build in the flat map with the cheats, really, just to build to see if it will work and how it will work. But I didn't build one yet properly here. Only that one experiment that we have, which is not really that big or useful. This one here, it's really teeny tiny. I have something in mind with much bigger radius. Like a water tower in the middle, built from the dirt blocks, and then on sides to have farms. Now, when I can build the overhangs with the dirt, I don't even need to build platforms anymore, really. That's a little bit of a bummer, but it can make the tower smaller. But I need to first try it out if it will work. But I guess yes. Now, it just depends if those overhangs can go indefinitely or there is a limit. Let's see. Yeah, there is a limit. So I definitely need overhangs. The metal ones. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. But it is really nice that you can have dirt overhangs. 2, 3 blocks wide. Another 2 beaver stranded. You know what? I'm just tired of rescuing you guys. What the heck are you always doing? How do you even get down there and get stranded? Even without the stairs. Maybe they destroyed the stairs while these 2 idiots were there. Who knows? Get out of there. So I can get rid of the stairs. Come on, move. And don't come back down there. Damn it. You will die there. No, I forget that I turned off the bad water discharge. So we are not generating any power for at least 1 day. Yeah, that's closed. That should be closed. Yeah, okay, the power generation is back on. Good. And I wanted to check on you. Yeah, it is filled up nicely. And they're already gathering some of those mangrove fruits. Let's see. Were they already eating them? Yes, they were. And the well-being didn't went up. So we need to do more. We need to do more, all of it. Yeah, fermented mushrooms, eggplant, algae. All of that. And campfires and rooftop terraces. Yeah, those are a little bit trickier. Maybe I can expand these platforms on the skyscraper a little bit and make them up there. But not on this design. It's not really built for that. So maybe a new one when I will building it. I can do some of those massive ones. This is going quite well. Yeah, not enough dirt. And we are using all of it, and we have 2 dirt excavators. It will take some time. It's really time-consuming process, especially when you don't have enough stockpile of dirt prepared. Or when you are using a shit ton of it, like me. When this is done, I'm going to get rid of this station, so I can start planning that vertical farm. The mine will be in a way for a while, but it's not that big of an issue. We will see. The irrigation is up to 16 blocks, so maybe I want to go like 12 or 13 to make sure that all the blocks will be irrigated to this side. So maybe 1, 2, 3. Well, it's not counting for me, so let's use it. So that's 10 here. Doesn't work as I wanted to. Anyways, let's do it with this. That's 10. So here is 11, 12, 13. So this is 13 blocks. So let's have that something like this, I guess. That will be our start or a base of an irrigation tower. I'm not exactly sure how to build it. And for some crops I need higher levels. Like for the corn. Corn requires 2 blocks up of empty space instead of 1 as for the others. Or maybe, and the soybean I think is the same. Let's see here. No, soybean is alright. But maybe corn isn't from 1 block? Yeah, I know that's blocked. Or maybe I remember that incorrectly. Yeah, it's incorrect. I screwed up something before. So it just needs 2 blocks, all of the crops, I guess. Or maybe I will do it that way. Yeah, I could cover the bushes and the kohlrabis directly from the ground level. Cassavas too, but not the corn and not the soybeans. Alright, canola can be covered. Coffee bushes too. So to make it compact as possible, I will need to have a way to go up. Probably with a station. But from which way? You know what? Let's use this overhang thing. Yeah, but you know what? Let's go from first level or the ground level. So this will be the level 0, the ground. Let's see how I can have those farms. Can I build it something like this? 2 on each side, maybe. I don't know exactly how that will work. And now, the thing is, how to cover them. Let's try doing it this way. It will be a little tedious, but it will be completely covered. This one I don't need. Oh, not that long, only 5 needed. I will need to figure this out before I start really building it. I may have a problem now. Okay, this one. No. Yeah, this will be longer. That should be 5. Like that. This can be 6. I have platforms here, and this will be like this. Okay, that's this covered. Of course, we will need a road. Road will be around like this. I want to save as much space as possible, but on the other hand, I don't want to go to just go for efficiency. I want to have that farm to look good. I like it that way more than an efficiency, but still it needs to be useful. So I should be able to either do it this way, something like this. Let's see what will be more efficient. Because I can't plant directly under the platforms, like where they are built. That makes sense. How far it is covered? 1 block away from the road. Okay. So we can go like this. That's not much. That's only 5 by 10. It's only 5. And I can't do it in the middle. This will need a little bit more tinkering, but I don't think this is more efficient or better. And it's not symmetrical, so that will be putting me off. What about these massive metal platforms? They are not as useful and quite expensive. Maybe I should do it this way? How much space we will have for planting? Let's see those cassavas. 11 by 10. Not the worst, I guess. And on the next level I can do a little bit of overhang, like this. Yeah, we can go overhang. And now this planting area, oh, I will not find out, but it will be by 1 block bigger. Maybe we can go even overhang on all sides. Yeah, let's use that mechanic when we can. It doesn't look the worst. I think this could work. This could definitely work, but I didn't plan with the station, so from one side it needs to be as an utility, like the connection. This is not needed here, we can get rid of that. Since I have farms from each side, I want to keep it that way. And no, but let's have a station like from the front. From here, and then connection this way, and then from the back we will go up like this. And then connection here. I think that could work, and then I will just build around it. But these platforms are too high. And I have that growing level here. Oh, it doesn't matter, I can build more farms there. And to these levels, maybe we can just go up with the stairs. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I can, like this. Like this. Yeah, so we will be able to get up here. And I can do the same on the other side, maybe somewhere. Yeah, here. 1, 2, and a platform. Like that. So this will be another planting area. And from here I will need another level. So maybe I will go the same way, like this. I think yes. And this will be 5 and 5, like that. Again, covered by dirt, but later, not right now. And to get up there, we can still go from from the lower levels. They should be able to... Yeah, but not fully, but they will be able to get up here. Let me plant the roads before I do anything else. No, you can go straight, like that. But there is not enough room to add a farm here. I can add farms only here on this side, which isn't great. So maybe I should do those stairs 1 block out, or maybe only use the tubeway stations. You know what? I'll go with this. This will work anyways to some degree. So let's have 2 farms at least here. We will lose a little bit of land, but not too much for the connection for the road. And then on the higher levels I will try to do it differently maybe. Let's try covering this with the dirt first. Let's see how it goes. So this is covered like this. But the farms are too high. Farms are too high. Or maybe not. Maybe not. But to this level I will use the... Maybe I'll use the two-way station already. This needs to be increased, of course. We need to build it higher. And now for the station. And this is only one side. I need to do it on all four sides. But let's build the first prototype. This will be our second prototype to our first teeny tiny prototype. This will be a second iteration. The Mark II version. Okay, here. Can I do this? Yes, I can. That should work nicely. And the station up here. Connection. And the road. And this will be for now the end. So I will add fluid dumps up here. To fill this up. And then we will see. So I think... Let's build this up. And for now... Connect it directly to... No, I will get rid of that station. Connect it to these tubeways. Alright, you guys can start building it. Let's see. I want to see it in action. And I'm going to decommission this abomination here. Yeah, let's stop filling it up. I can even flood it here a little bit. It will not matter that much. You know what? Let's get rid of all of this. With both stations, we don't need it anymore. And the rest will be dismantled later. I have a nice overhang here. I will need to use the dynamite to get rid of this. Unfortunately, never mind. As I said, I'll get rid of it later. It's not highest priority. I want to see this being built. Let's pause the farms. They don't need to be working yet. They are not that important. At least we will start using that big stockpile of steel that we have, or metal blocks. Yeah, I had more than 1,000. It's going down. I should increase the storage for planks, I guess. Maximum is 720 to be stored. And I can spend that very quickly. Never mind. Let's see the satisfaction for mangroves. I'm curious about that. Where it is. Mangroves. Yeah, it's not great. We could increase the production a little bit. Yeah, we are lacking. So, as I was saying before, let's expand the mangrove production here. Let's blast this piece off, fill it up with water, and plant mangroves there. And we will need more farms like this. This is definitely not enough. Let's watch them to build this for a while. Look at them go. It's going really fast when you have all the resources. And when it's not night. I want to see it in action before I end this episode. And we have 17 unemployed. Nice. We are almost at 400 beavers. We are growing. It's going a little bit slower than I expected, but we are getting there. Soon we will have 1,000 beavers living here. Oh, I'm even out of the beds. Oh, I will need to add a new housing. Okay. I'm thinking about if I should build a new skyscraper for the beavers or maybe just add another level. I can add another level. It's still not high enough. Oh, they are already filling it up with water. So I'm curious to see. Yes, the irrigation is spreading, but it is not all the way there. Yes, now it is all the way there. And we are spinning some water from somewhere. Yeah, it's not finished here. The construction is not finished. Okay, maybe next day it will be done. Oh, and drought is over. I didn't even notice there was a drought. Come on, are we out of dirt? Yes, of course we are. Now we should not be leaking water anymore. So it is going all the way there. That's nice. So this will be our vertical farm. And for the corners I will figure out something as I will be building it. As I said, this is our second prototype. So it will not be perfect. Like nothing is perfect in World, so why should this be perfect? Hopefully we are not leaking water from somewhere. It is still flooded a little bit. I'll give it a time to sort itself out. These farms can be paused, we don't need them. And let me add another level to the skyscraper. Our very compact housing is being expanded, upgraded once again. The population must grow. The colony must grow. Just like in a factory, or the factory must grow here. The population must grow. The city must progress. Alright. And the highest priority, please. Next day, this must be built. As we have 3 homeless beavers, which is unacceptable. We need those houses to be built very quickly. So let's watch. Bring me all the builders of the world. Yes, it is being built. Magnificent. In one day, another level to the skyscraper was added. Very good. These houses are starting to be a little bit further away. That's on 46. But still, that's perfectly fine. I don't think they are really suffering with long travel distances, since we have this magnificent tubeway network. And look at that, we have empty room for another 77 beavers. So that's the last thing this episode. Let's go and detonate this. And let's go and add a few more mangroves. Can you reach all the way? Yes, you can. You are a chant. Of course you can. Perfect. That will highly probably not cover all of our needs for the mangrove fruits, but it is much better than before. And this will be all for today's episode. As you can see, 3/4 of the map are already green or greenish. This is the only bastion of the bad water that I am going to tame the next episode. I'm going to cover them both with those bad water dischargers. So maybe we will use them for power generation. Highly probably we will use them for power generation. But this will be a little bit tricky, as I will need to get rid of these ruins and stuff around to build a proper canal for the generation. And we can add this third bad water source for power generation. So there is plenty of room for tinkering and building, so I will definitely continue. And I want to see this farm working. And this is not irrigated. That may be a problem. You see that? Come on, let's lower it. Lower. This is not irrigated. I think that's the problem, because it is not connected to this water source. Huh. That may be an issue. Well, that's already an issue, yeah. So I can't have irrigation tower like this and then a gap between. So this needs to be redone. Okay, good to know. I will be tinkering with it. But this will be all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and push that like button. And I will see you next time from my really high skyscraper. Have a nice day. Bye bye.